Welcome to the Making Plays Convo with me, J1, head of hip hop for Pandora. This is the place you find out the plays your favorite artists, influencers, and moguls are making and how they do it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any exclusive content.
There he is.
What
How
up,
you
brother?
feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Just working like
I know
crazy.
you are.
Yeah, man. Honor had just knocked out a call with somebody and ran over.
Oh, that's what's up. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Arnold, man. Well, appreciate you taking the
Yeah.
time to talk with me. This is the Making Plays Convo. Always like to start off asking how you and your people doing, especially during all these crazy times.
Man, everybody on my side good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good.
That's what's up.
Matter of fact, no, I can't say that because one of my team members just found out he had COVID
Oh man,
today. So
how's he
yeah,
feeling?
he's still in good spirit and he good. So he gonna pull through it. It ain't affecting him as bad as it affects some people. So
That's real, man.
shout out to sport.
Well, I hope he has a speedy recovery. But yo, you've been making some tremendous plays. Obviously, you're the EVP and co-founder of Southcoast Music Group, manager of the arguably one of the hottest rappers, or the hottest rapper out right now, DaBaby. And congratulations, you just
baby.
huh?
No, I was saying the baby.
That's right. That's right. And congratulations, man. You just inked that deal with Empire to form your own independent conglomerate. I can't even call it a label with all the stuff you guys got going on. Social Currency Enterprises. So salute to you, my brother. Right. 2020 has obviously been a wild year, but what did you have going on before things started shutting down?
I mean, just a lot of what you said, just putting together Social Currency, making sure we had a strong team. Me, my partner Kia, along with Rev and Sport. We just been putting together this Social Currency enterprise, man. You know, with D, we got a strong team. We got D working the publicist for. We got a great executive assistant, Darius. We got great A&Rs like Jayhawk. Man, we just we running.
No doubt.
Just making sure that we got a strong foundation before we start, moving in the industry world. Just making sure our foundation's strong and our team is strong and we got the right pieces in place.
Y'all will definitely do it. So how have you adjusted with everything going on, not being able to move around like we were moving around earlier this year or all last year? Have you kind of adjusted or switched up your strategy?
Oh, I still been moving. We still been moving around.
Oh, you still been outside?
So, we still, we still outside. We just been moving around working, man. So we that's the beauty in it. We independent, so we don't have to we don't got to follow the same rules as the majors do. We can just do what we want to do, and we just figuring out ways to be innovative in these times and not let nothing like this stop us at all. Like it's all about doing the work. So if we can't work in the clubs, then if we can't work in the streets, then we're gonna work online, or we're gonna work in the stores. We're gonna do whatever we need to do and be wherever we need to be.
That's right. That's right. So I kind of want to go back to the beginning because you started out as an artist, right?
Right.
So when did you make the transition into like management and executive status?
In 2013, 14.
Okay.
So that's when I said, now I'm done with the artist side, and I've started focusing more on the behind the scenes part. With my first artist being DaBaby. So I started with him, and that turned out pretty good.
Turned out amazing. So I gotta ask you, keep it all the way 100 with me. Did you ever imagine that that DaBaby would become as big as he did?
I knew it. I really didn't think it would take it as long as it took. So
wow,
like I knew it from jump. So it was something that I think that I knew, Arnold knew, Baby definitely knew that was gonna happen. It was just about putting that work in,
right?
And we put like everybody didn't like it. Wouldn't no small steps jumping into it, we jumped straight in, and we went in and we just went hard and sacrificed and gave our lives, put our whole life energy into making sure that the world could see what we see, which is that DaBaby is one of the best artists to ever come along. So
Totally agree with you on that. So how did you and DaBaby link up, and then how did you and Arnold initially link up?
my homeboy Money Only Mo, shout out to Money Only Mo, introduced me to DaBaby.
Okay.
Which if you ever listen to any of Baby O interviews, that's like the guy that like got him serious about rap too. You know what I'm saying? So, but Money on the Mo, he ended up getting locked up, and Baby we just connected and we linked, and we just put together some magic, man, and
Yeah.
connected the dots, convinced Arnold to start a label. That we started it together, and our first artist was DaBaby. So,
And there it is.
we
And
just,
the
man,
rest is history.
I knew, yeah, the rest is history, man. I just knew what I could put together, the vision that God showed me that, okay, if we link this and make this happen, then it could be big, and that's exactly what happened.
That's real right there. So let's talk about this deal you just inked with Empire, the formation of Social Currency Enterprises. I gotta give you props, bro, because I can imagine you were already doing well. It wasn't like you was hurting or struggling or anything. So what made you want to step out and do this situation?
Because it's all about like paying it forward. Like somebody paid it forward for me. I got to be able, and I judge, the way I judge success is not on how many self accolades you can get, how much stuff you can do for yourself, but how many people you can make successful. So my goal was to be able to do something where I can help others become successful, help others live their dreams, and not count them out because they're not where they're supposed to be yet, or they don't have certain things or resources. I feel it's my responsibility to be that resource, to be that person that can guide them, that person that they're missing, and develop people into stars and just great execs. And that's the goal. That's what we're doing.
Facts, bro. I'm here for it. So
I saw Empire on that. I saw Empire on that.
I was about to ask how that come about.
Man, I was already close with Nima, so me and Nima had already done like a lot of business together, especially with the South Coast stuff. And it was just having a conversation. He knew what I was doing. He knew what I loved doing as far as the developing an artist and showing people the way the route that I feel like is best for them and recognizing talent. And he believed in what I seen, and he was like, "Yo, Carter, I want to be a part of it. So let's do it. Let's partner up."
Now, speak on the advantage of doing this type of deal with a distribution company like Empire rather than a traditional label.
It's ownership. It's not a royalty deal. So like my artists, I'm teaching my artists independence. It's not, you don't have to be signed to a major to be able to get major results. Like everything we got, we worked for, we fought for. Granted, Interscope with Baby has helped us a lot, but it's a lot of stuff that me and Arnold just, you know what I'm saying, buckled down and did ourselves, and Baby, and we made happen. And I know how to use those resources to help grow artists and get them to a certain point. Some artists are gonna need that major label backing, and some not. You know, some are gonna be able to thrive in this independent system, become very wealthy, and be able to take care of their families off of this. So, you know, that's the whole point of that. Like I love the independence of being able to do what we want to do when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. We don't have when you partner with somebody, you don't have a boss.
Right.
You know, you
No, that's real, bro.
You got colleagues.
How'd you come up with the name?
Social Currency.
Yeah.
I actually got it from a book I read called Contagious.
Okay.
It's a good book. It's a good book. It just help you think outside the box with certain things, and I love what the meaning that the book said social currency was. It's just that ability to be something that's cool to talk about. That that form of information that makes you the cool person in the room. So if I hear something about J1, I'm like, and I'm ready to go tell the next person. That's social. You have now become a form of social currency because I'm
Yeah.
ready to go tell somebody about something that you did. And word of mouth is the best. Is the best form of advertisement that you can have. So, that's why I named it social currency and enterprises. So it's like we're not going off of just gimmicks. We're going off of like word of mouth. Like you people are gonna be talking about us. We the cool thing to talk about.
I like that, bro. So when I was reading up on your company, it really looks like you guys created a one-stop shop for artists. I mean, you guys are handling management, marketing, publicity, touring, booking, promotions, and many times either labels or management groups, they'll either cover a few of these items, but not all of them, but you have them all under one roof. Why was it important for you
Right.
guys to like have so many outlets and wear so many hats?
Because it's important to know how you make your money and how to make the money. And it's so many different streams of income when it comes to music. I think people get caught up on sometimes just one part of it, but it's so many different things. You didn't say publishing, but we also have our publishing too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like we're making sure that we cover all grounds. We want to become what you call, I guess, a major independent. So we able to just house everything and do everything that's need to be done when it comes to this entertainment music realm.
Facts, man. That's smart right there. And you also talked about like artist development, which I think is a lost art, especially with all the
Yeah.
technology and data that we have at our disposal. I think it's made us a little lazy as far as actually developing artists from the ground up. Why do you feel like that's still important? And, how do you feel like you guys should go about it?
Well, development is still important because if you don't develop them, you're gonna get artists this you're gonna get one hit wonders. Like our whole thing is not, we don't want to just deal with like song makers, good song makers. You can get those a dime a dozen. Like we want to make people your favorite artists. So like Lil Jon 4K, Zeta Goat, Tiana's Rose, Young Sunny
Right.
Boy, Fast Cash Boys, Ebony. They're like, these will be your favorite artists, not just not just somebody that they got a song I like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
nah,
right,
that's
right.
not what. So it's important in development and showing them that it's more to artistry than just making music, and it's about everything, and just showing them the right routes to become superstars. So that's very, very important. And sometimes people just don't have it, and some people do. You know what I'm saying? So every
Speaking of
artist that we got around us, they got it.
Speaking
They
of
got
which,
it.
so you talk about they got it. What do you look for in an artist or a producer? Because you also have Ted Keith or a creative that you sign. What do you look for in them before you invest your
What what
time
take
and your
what
resources?
Take Keith not an artist on the social currency. Just my partner. Um we did a deal with Empire for Fast Cash Boys,
Okay.
to put out a project with them. But Take Keith seen something in Fast Cash, and when I seen something in Fast Cash, and we was like, yeah, okay. They it's just that hunger. Like you want to feel like any artist that you deal with will make it with or without you.
Mm.
Like you want to be able to see that in them. You don't want them to be dependent on you. You want them to be strong minded, but still humble enough to listen. So I look for like that hunger. I look for just that ability to know what you want as an artist, and to me that's what separates you from being a good artist or a great artist, because those are the things that I can coach.
Facts, bro. What advice would you give to aspiring or upcoming managers who like hope to one day follow in your footsteps, following Arnold's footsteps?
um, just understanding that this is everything is not, it's not a glorious job. When it's not a job where you can really, if you're doing it for credit, you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Mm.
It's something that it's something that you got to do and understand that you taking the back burner and let the stars be the stars. You got to sacrifice it. Um, you got to sacrifice your time. Your life becomes everybody else's life. It's not just your life anymore. So you know, it's a you gotta be able to you gotta be willing to go and never let a loss go to your heart. Never let a win go to your head, and just keep
Mm.
working. That's the best advice I can give you.
Those are wise words right there, my brother. For real, man. Well, we're gonna end it right there. I don't think nothing else needs to be said.
It's all
You just
good.
you
It's all
dropped a whole
good.
bunch of gems. Now, real talk though, I appreciate your time, bro. It was good connecting with you. You
Man, I
have an
appreciate
amazing
you.
you have an amazing story. I'm a fan of what you're doing, what Arnold is doing. I think we, especially during this time when we're talking about change, we need to not only do it socially, but politically, but also economically. And ownership is the way to do it. So to see other African American men, take ownership and not just taking the deal, but actually owning some stuff. I'm a fan of it and I'm a support it.
Man, appreciate you. Appreciate
No,
you.
no doubt, bro. Let's stay connected, man. And much success to you.
All right. Thank
Be easy, bro.
you.
Later.
And you. All right.